Got a pack of digestives. I have a mug of tea. And to make sure I keep the right body temperature, I have a glass of ice water. So I have all temperatures and food dealt for today. He's messaging me about AI cross-stitch. Okay, so apparently the entire hobby of cross-stitch and stitching in general, arts in general, is completely infested at this point by AI slop. I'm going to guess it's because, like, it's older women that are mainly interested in it. So basically, they're the people that are most vulnerable to this AI slop. But essentially, the internet is full of cross-stitch patterns that actually don't work. Or just like patterns that don't work in general and are just like look more or less like they might work, if you get what I mean. By my memory, investigated the footprints, which led to the amount of people that were actually doing the hanging or pretending to do the hanging. It looks like they want to be blamed for the hanging, or at least they are copying to it in a group manner. We met the Hardy Boys, which is like a group of 6 people. Well, a group of 5 people with 1 girl that we haven't met. Essentially, were the people copying to it, because we found the footprints outside by the hanging victim, obviously. So they were less than helpful on purpose, but obviously the person had been shot, as we found the other day. So they didn't know about that, so that's clearly not what has happened. After we went, it's 7 Hardys and a missing one. Okay, so it's 8 in total, not 6 in total. My bad. Anyway, after that, I think we mostly just investigated the drug trade. We talked to a guy, I think his name was Tommy or something like that, that was just missing his family back home for the most part, didn't seem involved. And then we talked to the lady, we knocked her out of her stupor, and she said some mystical bullshit to us. Oh, and we did the Pale section, the Pale Driver. Yes, the Pale Driver. Pale Driver clearly not doing well, not particularly, well, she's conscious, but she's not particularly able to engage in anything. She's completely stuck in the past. Looks like old memories kind of get imprinted on you when you're in the Pale. So there she is. There's the other guy that I was talking about. Let's hope you saved. It looks like I did. I'm pretty sure I was careful to last time. So I honestly, in terms of direction, I think I'm at a bit of a loss. We might just confront Kuno on the, although Kuno is eternally a dead end that is completely useless. We do need to call Alice back. Today is the day to call. Yeah, so we could call Alice back. That's true. We did also open the door for Evart. So we need to go back to Claire at some point and told him we'd done the deed and see if he can help me with my ID and gum, which he knows I am missing because I'm a drunk bastard. Track down your badge, nothing. Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? They said the binman, but it may take a while. Victims' tattoos. Maybe someone can decipher them. I don't even know who might be. We showed it to the pawnbroker, and he didn't seem to be engaged. May take time. Find a way into the secret passage. No idea. Got to find a tape. No idea. Okay. I'm not sure if there's anyone else to investigate. Like, there's these 2 people that are obviously the 2 truck drivers I see. But the rest of these people are entirely to do with the strike, right? They're not exactly truck drivers. So I don't know if there's actually anyone else to investigate. I think first we go to Kuno. Because he's just over here. Confront him about... Talk to the racist guy? Do he have more stuff? He's abrasive to talk to at the best of times. Okay, we'll talk to the racist guy. He's got more dialogue about what's happening with the drug trade.
Looking for something, Rod? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yeah, so if it's not you, then who's running the drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang.
Sealang.
That beady-eyed Sasamaran.
Sasamaran.
His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Who's that?
He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Humanox lorry? Where do I find him?
Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Raspy croaking at his own sense of humor. God, I'm funny.
Yes, yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sea Lang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't miss him.
Oh.
Just watch yourselves.
Oh, he's the guy selling the loads of random stuff. To be fair, this guy being racist might be right, because he was seemingly just selling his employer's stuff. So he might actually be right about that.
His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood.
Maybe he's right about that
He's
too.
your man, all right? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sea Lang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay him a visit.
Guess so.
Oh, I'm glad to talk to him. Okay, well, I guess we go pop by Kuno on the way back. Come on, over here. Fucking pig, Kuno. Is talking to Kuno just appeasing Bob? No, we know what talking to him about the armor.
Kuno care?
Fuck does Kuno care? I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
Fair enough. End of conversation. He told me you promised to sick the pigs on him. He said thank you. Wasn't too keen on tasting down the armor anyway. He said you're now the king of the entire Jamrock. Oh, Kuno, love that. Promise you'd sick the pigs on him, sure.
Yeah, so? Kuno did sick the pigs on him. Kuno's a man of his word.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like Jello.
Running around like Jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Kuno's voice actor is the king of this video game, I've got to say.
Good idea.
I will remember this. Oh my god, we're in a fucking Telltale game. Okay.
You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here. Get
Where's-
even the Kuno.
Where's Kunoette? Kunoette's just over there on the fence. She's just looking in.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
real interesting.
After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Yeah, that's Kunoette there. Yeah, so that was not particularly helpful. Wait, is there a thing for the armor? Oh, it's gone into this one. Wait, has it? I thought it was in here somewhere. I guess we'll call Alice back. Okay, whatever. Armor doesn't matter. Investigate the drug trade. Maybe call Alice back while we're on the way through. Let's call Alice back on the radio on the car.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glove.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to Sylvie again.
Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes.
Nice.
Hello?
Hey Sylvie, it's the police.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
What do we need? I forgot what we need. Armor? Oh, we're calling Alice back, not Sylvie back. Just annoying Sylvie for no reason. Okay.
You hear
Anything else I can help
Alice,
you
it's
with,
a
officer?
Firewalker. Reconnect me to the phone. 41st. Yay.
Right. Please hold.
Thank you, Alice.
10-4, come in. Fireworker, over.
Wait, why do I need to call Alice back? Run the number using Lieutenant Kitsuraki's shortwave in his motor carriage. Yeah. I don't want to talk about personal details. This is the only option I have.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question, over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your
To be
money.
fair, I've already told
Be
everyone.
smart about this.
You talk directly to Alice?
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
I went back out of
Understood,
this then.
sir. Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Oh, it's there. Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Betancourt, sur la Clé in 42.
That does not help me in any way, shape, or form. What the fuck is a Betancourt? 42?
It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict.
Orange's pharmaceutical companies. So the guy was working for a company in the Seminine conflict. Interesting.
So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
Oh, it's like the coffee shop in town. There's also a kebab shop that changes its name every year in order to avoid taxes. Do you know what it's called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Crenel, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
Yeah, so just a mercenary. That's all we really have of that. I don't think there's any information there.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
Visual calculus coming in clutch there. See, visual calculus is actually the good one. Everything else is terrible. Has the firm continued to work for pharmaceutical companies through all these name changes? A suit of armor like that would be customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
Yeah? Go Alice.
This is a fun
Go,
challenge
Alice,
for
go.
her. An opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
She's just a good girl, is Alice. Thank you, officer. I really appreciate your efforts. Yes, please do try. It's imperative that we learn. Oh, I thank her.
Glad to help. Call back tomorrow.
She seems like someone that
Hopefully
needs
I'll
her
have more
back.
for you then.
We got to keep calling her back every single day. Can you not just call them now? Do you find more about the owner?
Not yet. But I was able to convince the database people to share private sector information. They promised to get back to me by tomorrow morning.
You've already
Do you
done
have
it.
any other questions?
She's already done it. She's a pro. Why would you ask immediately? Because she immediately found a solution. Like, what are you on about? She immediately called them and they've already promised to get back tomorrow morning.
7th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see
Lovely. Thank you, Sylvie. That's results-oriented thinking? Yeah, well, if you get the results, does it really matter? If you... Like, results-oriented thinking only matters if you're not capable of getting the results, right?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer,
Am I cool?
you're
Yeah.
very cool.
He makes
Bang,
both...
bang, bang, bang.
He makes both hands into finger pistols and fire a few finger bullets. Cool. Really? No, whether I'm cool is unimportant. I have police questions for you. I'm a serious cop.
You're right, officer. 100%.
Mm.
No playing around then. Strictly business. Maybe I can interest you in some premium menswear instead.
What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives.
That is true. Drugs are bad, okay?
Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
I am super into drugs. I actually don't like drugs. We're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbour. He or she is in this traffic jam. I'm just going to say I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs.
That's true. Yeah.
Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
Okay. We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out the harbour. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry man, and other drivers identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's
Yeah,
him.
to be fair.
He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant
It's not
who
wrong.
works harder than he does. He's a hater.
A hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder, and he's an asshole.
He stops to think.
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
I want to be a street vendor of the goods from my van. Stop squirming. You forgot to tell me. You're embarrassed to tell me. Sileng, my source says you're the one transporting drugs for the Union. Oh, that's very direct. Doja Pig forgot to tell me for the start.
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
I'm just gonna accuse him straight up.
No! That's insane. It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for
hater.
a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation? Light in your eyes. Light in your eyes. Where's your husband?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
I can be an American cop or an English cop. What do you think I should do? If you don't know, then I'll tell your employer you've been selling his stuff. I feel like I'm gonna be an English cop today.
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there. After we've called his boss.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
If you didn't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on. Oh, sorry, you have to give us a reason to move on. More like, we're buddies. We're not buddies. I'm gonna wait. How's my authority items going? Do I have the glasses on? Am I buggered? I've got the hat on. I think the hat's anti-authority. Fuck it.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
Is the lady driver the pale driver? Could these other drivers who talk, could she be associated with the Hardy Boys? I feel like we need to get more sources.
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
We're cool if you give me that speaker.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
See, Kim's not against bribery anyway. Like, what does it matter? Kim loves bribery.
All of them.
Just nicks
Even
people's
the ones
hubcaps.
who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
It's really unhelpful. Is it the pale driver?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved.
It could be. She was strange.
That's a hard one. He's just stonewalling us. Could she be associated with the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. I'm not local.
Okay,
I don't know
he's
anything
useless.
about that.
He's just stonewalling us.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detective. Both of you. You deserve it.
I do deserve it. Where are you from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samara Isola.
Yeah, I don't know how you can not really enjoy the lore for this game, Random. Like, the world building is what makes the game for me. Like, this is my shit. Right, I love this shit. This is good stuff. You're from the Apricot Suzerainty, right?
Seaguy, Apricot Suzerainty. It's all the same to me. It's all cool.
Ratted out the lady
I'm
driver? He didn't
interested
really
in
though, did he?
sales. Go ahead, let's make one. Super high quality, friendly prices.
Hmm.
Me?
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known.
Very cool.
Okay.
I like your style, officer.
It's interesting that I get the +1 there. I don't have anything to increase rhetoric, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I have any rhetoric items. I was not wearing the minus authority, so I didn't get minus on those checks. I feel like it would be really male out of world building, but it's just a very long-winded detective thing. Yeah, I definitely think the world makes the game, right? Well, he's been fucking useless. I guess we go back to the lady. I love being able to zoom out this far. It's actually such a good little extra bonus you get from the thought. Can't remember what thought it is, but... Oh yeah, we unlocked like 2 thoughts. So we get 10 cents for every green orb clicked. And there was one more. Find better loot in locked containers. We got these just before we finished last time. So we got both of them that are going to increase the amount of money we're getting.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
I feel like this lady could be juggling smugs and not... juggling smugs? Smuggling drugs and not know it.
Diamonds? Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
What, you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know? Can I have a look?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo. If you know
Yeah, maybe
what I
she doesn't
mean.
even know and she's driving drugs anyway. What if the cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, Lowman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
I have no idea who Bad Hand Humagene...
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos's bad hand, strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
You're accused of jug snuggling. Do you deny it? Are you the lady driver? I think that's the way to
You
lead
just
it.
call me a lady, Herife.
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs.
Have a look.
It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
So you're not the driver everyone's terrified of?
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Small children, those who used to know me. Yeah, it's interesting why you're scared of the people who used to know you. You said long haul, I assume she means pale driving. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the first one.
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Oh, that's sad. You said long haul, that's...
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just...
She hums along as if to a track on repeat.
In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
The hell are you on about? That's sad, anyway, tell me stuff, yeah. Then who is the female driver?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
Okay.
Oh,
Well, she's been useless.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep kick.
You didn't say you don't care about the lore, just the geography? I think the geography is so much a part of it. I don't know, I'm a very visual person. I kind of like need the full map in order to like really feel comfortable. I love getting like things like that pieced together for me. Even getting to know what direction things are. That is really entertaining. Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. Okay. You seemed away?
She's just a distracted old woman. We
She's
should maybe let her
not.
get back to
She's
it.
distracted because she was murdered by the... Well, her mind was murdered by the pale, Kim.
Come on, he thinks. She's not the lady driver.
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
I think Kim doesn't believe in the Pale, despite... Like, he doesn't like supernatural stuff, but the Pale is very clearly real in this world. And he is in complete denial. routes you drive are unusual?
Some of them. Some of them are like home to me now. I would say the routes I drive are usual to me.
What routes?
Lomonosov's Udachnaya
shouldn't have asked.
Zemlya, Western Plain.
Encyclopedia? Can you give me a hand?
The Transcatalia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas do Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly.
Where the bluebirds fly? She opens her eyes again and shudders. I'm something of an expert in blacking out. You should take better care of yourself.
You're right, Loman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
I think I know what's going on with you.
And what is that?
You're a pale driver. You transport goods through the pale. Do you know how I know that, guys? Says it there.
Great. He asked the Pines rep about the pill.
Kim's pissed off. It clearly exists. What are you on about? Like, I'm sorry. Like, Kim, go for a drive through the pale, right? The mist, see what happens. Will you? I don't think you're going to. I think you're scared of it too. I think you could have pressed Seleng or whatever his name is harder. I ran out of options. I had nothing to press. I think I just failed some checks. You don't have to protect me from this. I'm a big boy. I can't operate in the world without knowing its basic terms. I'm a detective. I need to know things. Yeah, he completely stonewalled us. I just ran out of stuff to do, so I'm going to guess we just missed things. I had all my authority stuff on, but, you know, I don't know if I just missed something. Can't operate in this world without knowing its basic terms. I think that's reasonable.
Fine, then. Just try not to black out again. And don't contemplate. We don't have time for that.
Don't think about it, you stupid idiot. For fuck's sake. Oh, I'm contemplating. I'm drawing existential conclusions from this. Just for detective work, that's all I needed it for now. Everything is related to the pale, my condition, the case, everything. It's also entreprenetic. What the fuck is an entreprenetic? That is a made-up word. Yeah, entropy is heat expansion. Entropy is a physics term. Like I know entry. Like, is it relating to entropy? Like the study of entropy, the kinetics. Cool. Just for detective work, make him happy.
That is exactly what I didn't want you to do. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you work in pale transport.
But why didn't you want me to know if pale transport exists? You weren't going to ask her the question, and you clearly know pale transport is a thing.
No offense. But your partner?
She lights a cigarette. A white and silver cloud of smoke disappears into her mouth.
Seems like a bit of an idiot.
Blacked out after a night of heavy drinking, lost all memory. I'm literally walking around the entire world going, hey, I blacked out last night, and I can't remember anything, just to every person I meet. Don't say I'm an idiot. No, I'm just going to tell her.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Pergunte a Poeira.
Stop.
You're the opposite of me, then. I remember everything. Even things I never knew.
Also, it doesn't erode your memory. It just adds and gets you caught up in memories that you didn't have to begin with, right? That's really interesting. I assume it just eroded your memory, but maybe it's like overloading your mind and getting you to lose focus. Things you never knew.
The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation. On the grand stairs of Ryle. The smoke from the Fowling piece when Dolores Day was shot. The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand. Except I never had a father, and I never shot her innocent Dolores Day.
Over radiation.
Heroic doses, Herifia. Heroic.
Isn't that dangerous?
Thought insertion? Dithering? The Grad Catalan Magistral? It's more than dangerous. It's sad. But at first I had to make a living. Now, when you've seen it all go away like that, rolling off like the sea, and then come back to this,
She gestured at the square, the broken horse monument, the clanging of machines in the distance.
What are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a vapor.
What does it look like, the Pale? What does it feel like? How do you pass through it? You said we can become vapor? What does it look like?
Like looking into the ocean at night, in the dark.
Looking into the ocean at night in the dark.
You cannot see it, but you know it's there. And it's big, bigger than anything. Bigger than all the other things combined.
So I'm gonna stop here and just say like what I think the Pale and entroponetics is with reference to that word. Like obviously entropy is the usable work in a system. It is the amount of stuff a thing can do. A system of equally spaced particles in a random order has the minimum amount of entropy for that system, right? So everything's as average as possible, and if you leave that system running for a long period of time, nothing changes, right? The running down of everything, the burning of the sun, the burning of fuel, all the stuff like that, and the entire world is basically fueled by constantly being irradiated by the sun. The sun is losing so much entropy and so much fuel that it enables us to have a system where complex things can arise in seeming aversion to normal entropic principles. But because there's this massive influx, we as a system with the sun are gaining entropy, or we're not losing entropy at the very least, or we are together losing entropy over time as a whole. So when you say entroponetics, the study of entropy is a study of Pale, and my mind is expanding in the amount of things. I'm gaining memories. I'm gaining thoughts. I'm able to experience other people's experiences. I'm losing myself. Time, space, it doesn't mean anything, right? These are all kind of like words or systems that I think are really connected to entropy in the way that if I have thought every thought, if I have experienced every experience, it all washes away, right? If I have, if everything is at the end of entropy in the middle of the Pale, right, that would mean that space and distance and time wouldn't mean anything, because in that box with all those particles equally spaced, you run it forward in time, it doesn't do anything. It just is the end state of everything. So in terms of Pale, I love the concept. I think that's really interesting to me. So that's where I am right now. Hopefully that's got the stuff out of my head that might be interesting. What does it feel like?
Nothing. Until it starts. When you are deep enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn. Dark, grey and orange. The orange of street lights and the color of streets in the electric light. It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
It smells like autumn. It smells terrible.
Nostalgia. Cooped up in the cabin, shaking. Terrible nostalgia. For yourself. For humans. It's too much to bear. She loves it.
How do you pass through it?
In the belly of an airship, behind the steel windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it.
It's not advised to even look into it. Not on the lorry?
No, the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold.
She points to the machines clumped up like toys. What do you mean? In the belly of an airship behind steel windows so you don't look straight into it? A roller? Is she saying the airship is a roller? Okay. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold. Maybe it's one of those things where it's like a ferry or a transit train where you drive your trucks onto that thing and then it transports you. One last thing, you said we can just become vapor. Airship that carries cars? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
I'd rather have what I have than what you have. I'd rather have what you have than what I have. I feel I already have what you have in some way. I don't think I'll be empathetic towards her. I think the third one.
They say there is a point, one that I have not crossed. In the Pale, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the U41A, or in Lomonosov's land, where every step you take is one step further from home, no matter the direction.
That's too many halves. Yeah, a little bit too many halves.
It's a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale.
Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there's a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale. So yeah, it just seems like a complete overloading of the mind with too many things, right? If you say like, if you remember everything, you don't remember anything, right?
Maybe you've been down the motorway south.
She looks at her cigarette. It's almost out. She swallowed it hungrily. Then at you. The motorway south?
It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Jerife, not Pale drivers. Way beyond the established Pale that's lit by radio frequencies, where it goes silent.
Lit by radio frequencies, so it just means there's no contact.
And dark, and the process begins. Erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction. The motorway south is a road you cannot come back from.
The process begins. What is at the end?
No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning.
But somebody made the motorway south. Do you think it's been made and then the Pales come over it and nobody... like, no one knows what's at the end? Is the Pale, like, removing memory of the places beyond the Pale? Is it removing memory of the places that are covered by the Pale? Is there a world in the Pale that if it just moved off would be revealed? Because somebody has to have built the motorway, right? So clearly at some point that land was usable.
I've only felt it in the distance, when I was a child. A child growing on the lake.
Ma'am?
Josiana.
A sigh escapes her lips, then silence as she stares within herself.
There is nothing more to do now. She's far away.
You've fried both your brains enough for today, detective. Let's get some air. This one's far gone.
He shakes his head silently as he turns to leave. My dude, do you think that this very real thing in this world exists or not? He's like treating it like it's a myth or legend. Clearly very... yeah, he hates fun. Motorway south. At the edge of the map, the landmass begins to disintegrate into pure trigonometry. The ocean melts, becoming a tangle of sines and cosines. The mountain range turns into a sharp-angled azimuth. Its green rain shadow dithers. Like music turning into a waveform, and then vanishes. This is the end. A half-remembered textbook from your childhood. The porch collapsing on the edge of the Isla. A transition from reality to Pale. A single vector shoots out like a rocket. It's the motorway south, splintering off from the known Pale. To where? Where did it go? Man, that is so compelling. Hell yeah. Wait. Confirm. I don't care if that's a good one. I need the lore on this. That is so cool. The map disintegrating like that's also reflected in your actual map. Yeah, so it's an interesting one because I don't know. Obviously, like that's reflected here. It looks like that's just an artist's impression of what the world is like. Obviously, like, this isn't the whole world. This is our world, but that's what they're talking about: the azimuths and angles, sines, cosines. That is beautiful. Really cool. I love old-timey maps like this that have some sort of representation of here there be monsters kind of thing, right? I love that. That's so good. Are there any checks we're waiting on doing? Deletion on Joyce? That's to try and steal from her, I'm pretty sure. Rhetoric challenging. That's to try and steal from him. So cool. Okay, do we have anyone else to actually investigate for this? Manually save, of course. Let's go back down to... Let's just check the 70s guy, see if he's actually got any more stuff to investigate. I got a feeling we just missed the checks, and that's why we can't get anything more out of him, but he's definitely stonewalling, so... The guy at the factory game? But he's just a worker, he's not really connected to the drivers, right? Maybe he's seen something.
Everything's still cool here, officer. Me?
This man probably comes
But you're not a
from
local.
Seaguy,
I guess I can go for the...
sometimes known
You're not
as
a local.
the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
Yeah, I know I can't retry him. I just wondered if there was any dialogue choices left. You're not a local, are you?
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Seaguy province of the Serais Empire. The Apricot Suzerainty, you know?
Why is it called that? Lots of apricots there?
The Apricot Suzerainty is what the Seaguy archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraud term, I'm sure you understand.
No, apricots come from Seaguy. My grandma used to grow them. But Seaguy is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws.
Fraught? In debate. In debate, in kind of like controversial.
Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my profits back to my grandma in Seaguy.
You can be like fraught with controversy, right? And people shorten it to fraught. Just fuck it. Poor underprivileged grandpa. No, we lost one. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck it.
No need to dress
shit.
this one up. Just tell him what you want.
I want your money now.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Because I'm corrupt. I don't really remember how it works, though. Being corrupt, I mean. I don't know. I was just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you. I need to get the money somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
He nods dead serious.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
He looks at the vendor.
Sorry, detective.
Well, that was definitely worth it. I love how Kim doesn't really care about us asking for a bribe. He's just like, well, do it properly, you idiot. Like, what do you want about? Hey, Squid. How you doing, dude? Very good day, thank you. We went out with a couple of friends we had booked. That's what I was doing yesterday. Alright, I'll just check him, see if he's got anything more now that we're talking about the lorry drivers.
work!
Nah.
Right to work!
There's nothing there. Okay. I'm going to go back to Avant. After all, I did the dirty work for him. I may as well get my my cred for it. Kuno is king. That was terrible. Hey, why is that? Got to check. A giant ass print on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. What are green checks, by the way? Because it says green bubbles on my thought. But obviously, like, the other ones are all other colors but green. Is this... No, this one? Green orb clicked, yeah. Intellect-related checks? But intellect's blue. Why is it green? I'm not mad, am I? Sorry, I'm coughing. I should have muted my mic. It's the same color. It's not random. Random. It's not the same color though, is it? Green and general, non-specific ones. Okay. I'll believe you over random. Coughing adds texture. Excellent. I'm glad it adds texture. Oh no, that's the woman from down there.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Shall we turn it on? Just for shits and gigs?
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
This is like something that could go wrong very easily. I don't think that's where I want to put it. Stop. Is that okay?
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places
There's no
the
floor
container
there.
down. This crane was built with a purpose, which has now been fulfilled. To move this container.
Thank you, Inland Empire. A challenging check, very useful as always. Oh god, I love Inland Empire so much. My core aspect of my hero, the ability to be able to tell that the crane had a purpose that is now fulfilled. What's inside the container?
Who can say? All you know is it's special.
Thank you so much for piping up. Really good.
I can't see how that was worth the records, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
I'm glad I got a challenging check there. Okay, what's in it?
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
I think there's something special about the container. Why would I say that?
You do? Because I don't.
Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this
It
one?
was hanging from the crane. It just feels special. Maybe there's contraband. Yeah, let's inspect the container.
There may very well be, but we are not here to look for that.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're policemen. What are you on about? Like, you find a drug container, you don't open the drug container?
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
I'm gonna open it.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanical.
But yeah, there's two handles. You gotta turn both of them.
To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement. No reply. The knob produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
Persuade the door to open. Been in the world for 2 days. Erratic yet thorough. I've got a +2 to it. Oh man. My rhetoric's 2, that's why. I feel like that might be possible if I had more rhetoric, but I don't think I have things that improve rhetoric, do I? That's -1. Get +1. Doopa-doopa-doopa-doo. Yeah, nothing else taken away at rhetoric. We could give it a go.
You're back
You know what?
before the cargo container.
Oh no, it's still on 3%.
Its draw has not
guess
lessened
it's still,
since you were last here.
still
if anything, it
double
seems to have
sixes.
grown slightly.
You know what? Fuck it.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option, yeah.
Because what wasn't an option?
Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Okay. Alright. Let's put that back on. Fuck it. It's door to open, for fuck's sake. Screw it, why not? Hey, how's this guy doing since I ratted on him?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
This
That's
man...
what Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
I feel like this guy is the voice actor for the mice in Cinderella. Leo, in the future, can we keep this greeting shorter?
Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm always willing to help out nice fellows such as yourself.
He's such a good guy. Okay, whatever. Come on, let's talk to the shithead. However, okay. If this isn't a racist caricature, I don't know what is, by the way.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
He wants number 1. Is an organ of the great state organism of war. Also, looks just like me. A member of the board.
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
I think I'm gonna say that I opened the door. A mistake to increase the vodka in that soup? Nah, more vodka.
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
There's no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
It's an interesting check to know that you... The suggestion check to know that you can't suggest to him. I did go inside. He had the glorious flag of Revachol the Suzerain on his wall. Chap, behave. Yeah.
The Weasel is no true patriot, Harry. He prays every night for the downfall of the Union and spits upon the name of the King. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why.
Oh.
Real police work is going to start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is going to be good.
There was a collection of colonial mugs there. I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman's clothes. I've heard of the connection about the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it. First one.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best, helping people, with the power of politics.
Yes. Do you think this Weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
But the Weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this.
Okay.
But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are neat freaks. If you don't mind me saying so, I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
The use of your name, man. He imitates bashing something with an imaginary baton. Great technique. You make a great sergeant. There's more to police work than whacking an imaginary baton. Yeah, great take. I feel like with him, it's a bit of a dance, right?
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer. You are.
That's all he's going to say on this subject.
Getting a few interesting checks here. Heard about a connection between the lynching and the strikes.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Did they, or was he just in the area? Like, does he have any proof of that? Like, it seemed like the guy just turned up and was dicking around.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramoritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
He's not wrong, to be fair.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
You have a village elephant? No, I'm not going to say that. Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
They move the container? He actually gets moved around?
Yes. I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Can we try it? Can we lift his office?
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types.
3 of them?
One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
So he's saying that Joyce knows about him?
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
The whole neighborhood is in on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
I've already talked to the Hardy Boys.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Socialist democratic fervor.
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Fair. Okay, why are they admitting it to him? I thought it was just a play for us to make sure that we couldn't find the people that had actually killed him. Or maybe they just do know who actually killed the guy and they're covering it for it anyway.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martin A's boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
How do you know they were hired by the shipping company, right? That's the most important one.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
He's not wrong in any of this. I think that's a very reasonable thing for Wild Pines to do. I totally think they do that.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
The name of the company is Crenell this time. It might have been Sediment before.
Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
It's not a reasonable thing for them to do. It's a reasonable to suspect them of doing that, though. No, I'm fully in favor of the Pinkertons, personally. I want all unions to be completely insolidated. In fact, the Blizzard team should all be taken out and something firing squad. Yeah. There was a bullet in the hangman head. I guess I'll talk about the lawyer girl first.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
I thought that the chair was a huge puppy coat and he's twice as tiny he actually is. Right after we started unionizing. Oh no! Rose turned into a fascist. Oh dear. Those. Tell me about Titus Hardy. I'll save the bullet for last because that's kind of like the trump card.
Oh, they are simply fine young men. All 7 of them. Exemplary union members. Always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members.
Turned into a fascist? Yeah, you might be right.
Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Yeah, I don't disbelieve him on that, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's probably sending them to take out people that are bad for the company, and he's probably controlling them in some way, shape, or form. Sorry, the union. He's probably controlling them in some way, shape, or form. At least by influence, and it really works for him for them to exist because that increases the union's influence in general. But I do believe that Evart thinks that all of these things are true, right? That they are really just like me, men who like beer, women, and some good order, right? I think Evart is definitely the type of person that buys into his own crap. That's my reading anyway. I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
He's not going to do it.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Thank you.
The lieutenant watches you pocket the banknote. He looks a little puzzled.
You've done very well today. Here's $5.
How many micro bribes would this guy take?
Good boy. A real team player. Now, do you have any more questions?
I genuinely think if you're doing police work in this kind of a scenario, it does pay to keep this person on your side. I know this person isn't working for you, but at this point in my investigation, there's a 50-50 chance of him being involved in some way, shape, or form, right? In the case that he's not involved in some way, shape, or form, I would like to be on his side so he can help me. In the case that he is involved in some way, shape, or form, I just take the money and arrest him anyway later. Right, there's no problem. There was a bullet in the hangman's head.
So they shot him?
He sounds surprised.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard. What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my 2 little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
Godspeed, Evart. Okay, he's not moving at all on that.
Was it a good tour? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
See, the thing is, right, what he really wants to achieve with the strike, it's pretty obvious he's over-asking with the strike. He wants every single person on the board. Like, that's just never going to happen. You over-ask and then you under-deliver, and then everyone feels like they've done well. I think he's doing quite well in terms of strategy. And he just wants more stuff from me.
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
How do you know I'm not a man of the left?
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat.
He stopped shining the flashlight in his head. God damn, you're so rude. Genuinely, I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't give you minuses for shining a flashlight on them. It is very rude. Hey Val, thank you so much. I'm enjoying a barbecue right now. How's the game been? It's been amazing. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, thank you. Enjoy your barbecue. Have a burger on me. Is it sunny where you are? It's actually quite rainy in England at the moment. But enjoy. Thank you.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Interesting empathy there. Does he feel like he's been hurt by men who aren't social democrats, or has he actually been? Fucking beating this poor guy's eyes, having a conversation like it's a stereotypical interrogation. I'm just an American policeman. Look, look into me. Look my eyes. How does playing it as an obligation change the experience? Would you not just read out loud, but play the same otherwise? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there's no change to the experience. I actually quite like reading out loud. I love reading books and other things like that. I like doing a bit of pseudo voice acting. I think I'm okay at it. That's why we have umbrellas. You don't have an umbrella over the barbecue, right? Last man who shined a torch in his eyes for 5 minutes straight was a social democrat. Yeah, maybe behind the scenes I'm actually losing all my checks due to shining torches in people's faces, and the game's just not telling me, right? Go ahead, sir. Glory to the flag. Yeah. I'm a patriot. You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. It's another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me. I'm more left than you are. That's begging the question too much, right? That's just being too... As a patriot of Revachol, does that mean I stand with the workers regardless of whether I'm on the left or not? What do you think that means? Does it mean Revachol as a people or Revachol as an institution? Institution, if I can talk. That's kind of my question. It's always annoying in these type of games where you have some options and you don't really know what tone they're going to take or what they mean by the options. Or how the other person's going to take it, right? I'm gonna pick the top one.
Just between us, I don't care for those lefty dinks either.
Oh.
It's all about power, and here's how we're gonna get it. I need you to be my kingsman, Harry.
Patriot of Revachol would be about finding justice. Hard to say. Yeah, it's probably good that I didn't pick the I'm more left than you are option, because he doesn't care for the lefty dinks.
Kingsman, yes. Please, let's be that.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Yeah, I think so too, Random. He definitely agree, regardless of what you say. I think he's just playing to be amicable right now, rather than anything else. What do you think of this? What the signature's for? Fine, if I happen to be that, I can ask them, accept the task. What the signature's for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
I need the signatures so the NIMBYs will stop stopping me expanding my business. Okay. What will happen to the occupants?
They are just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, why doesn't he just bribe them? I mean, he's not beyond bribing people, so why don't you just bribe the people for their signatures? Doesn't make any sense. One sec, best messaging me. No, we're okay. It's nothing important. Always check it just to make sure it's not an emergency. Where is the place?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
What do you think of it, Kim? Sure.
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But he thinks it's your call.
Kim just lets me do whatever.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm going to hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
Well, I'll accept it. If I happen to be there, I can ask them.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
He hands you an open white envelope.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Hey, Brad. Leave before I realise what's going on. Hey, dude. Nice to see you.
Once you have the
nothing's happening.
Mail
this man
this to
isn't relevant.
13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a real Kingsman and a patriot.
I'll know you're a real Kingsman and a patriot. He runs his fingers through his thin hair. I made the alcoholic brew stronger.
I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. Knowing you're out there keeping things running lets me focus on the big picture stuff. Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew, stronger, stopped it, strike. I'm just going to let you surprise me, Harry.
Oh, bless. Told it's involved in the drug trade. Can we go over a few deals concerning the murder? What's in the container? What's in the container?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this
Very
harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
Something special about it. It was attached to the crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to
Rhetoric.
go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Told the union's involved in the drug trade, sure.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
No comment.
Harry, you wound me, Harry, in the heart. But I trust you to put this to bed. Do what you must, and let's change the subject, shall we?
Fair enough to him.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
You know what? This guy could have done the voice acting for the Stanley Parable.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Few details concerning the murder. I didn't have any options.
Certainly,
Yeah.
Harry. By all means,
Yeah, I'm
Harry.
good.
See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding.
Debardeur.
But not too much.
Okay, good talk. Actually, quite good talk. I gained a letter. A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner. It's handed to you by Everett Clare. Inside are some legal documents with 2 names printed on them, Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures are required.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A
Try and
12
find
to
a loophole
40
in
month
the deal.
construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Before we do anything, let's get the fuck out of this office so I don't have a typewriter constantly tapping away.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
I love how he said 6 months when it's 12 to 14. What do you think, Kim?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
You're always going to have to build something on something else. It's not like there's much land on it, is there?
It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say.
Inland Empire being useful as always. Try and find a loophole. 72%. Do I have any logic items? I must have some sort of logic. Yes. I thought I had a logic. Last one I check, as always.
You take the legal documents out of the
83.
envelope.
83 is pretty good.
A 12 to 40 month. There is no loophole. The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
What are the ramifications of this? Point to the photocopy. These people are going to have to move away. Can we do something about it? The noise will be tough on the villagers, but I guess that's just the cost of progress. I'm a bit of a like it is what it is kind of situation with these kind of things. It depends what the housing's like. It's always a difficult one. These kind of things, like the company's always obligated to do what they can, and would ever be trying to do something good by building a youth centre is the question, or would he just be trying to indoctrinate people into the union at a younger age than when they're working, so they join it immediately? Probably, but you know, do I consider the union to be a bad thing necessarily? I mean, the union is basically a let's be honest, it's basically a gang. It's basically the mob, the union. So that's a bad thing, but do I consider unions to be bad? At least they're actually fighting for the workers' rights, so it's a hard one. What are the ramifications?
Once the construction starts, It'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
These people are going to have to move away. Can we do something about it?
I should have seen it.
He frowns and he reads over the document again.
Everard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone. However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything. Everard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village.
I did a running
You
jump.
can try a forgery as soon as we can cross the waterlock.
Hey Radcliffe, how you doing, dude? Yeah, I think I'm good. Cool. What my glasses giving me? -1 authority. I'm going to dump authority, to be honest, right now. Physical instrument shivers. It's a hard one because that's -2 authority, so I'm net 0 points, and the rest of these are, well, these two at least are +1 in general. But if I don't really care about authority, I can kind of just like skate by without it, right? So it's a hard one. You need authority for Titus? Like about trying to use it as a default way to convince people? Yeah. The thing is, like, empathizing with people is just as good of a way to oh, money! It's just as good of a way to convince people. Oh, yeah. Give me that £1.10. Yeah. Oh, I've got more than enough money to pay for bedtime. From now on, should I just continuously...
Its draw has not lessened since you were last
continuously
here.
level up rhetoric over and over? So, what's the minimum I need, right? So, 2 6s will win it. So that's 12. So it's 18. So I need 6 rhetoric in order to even be able to get a point. In order to be able to upgrade it. So I'd literally be I'd be improving rhetoric just to get another chance at it for 4 points before I get anything more than 3%. More than enough if you try and sleep on the park bench. True. Always just the park bench will always be here for me, right?
This is the night watch.
Is that all there is here? I got my shit rocked by an Echo and pocketed Freya. Yeah, I always ban him. Always ban Mercy. It's the ABCs of Overwatch. Always ban Mercy. Very simple.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Sliding out, a drawer presents you the folders you already... Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Water Everard's plants.
Special whirling borscht.
Sweet office floor. More banners. All items on the list. The drawer slides shut.
Okay. That's ABM, not ABC. No idea what you're on about. They're ABCs. Okay, so in terms of lines for me to go down, I guess I'm running out slowly. I mean, I've got to I've got to go for smoke on the balcony at 9 o'clock, right? We're currently at 1, almost 2. The smoke on the balcony at 9 o'clock, we definitely got to turn up for. Get a hold of the science song, know what's going to happen. The tattoos, I don't know who would be able to tell me about the tattoos. Did Joyce be able to tell me about the tattoos? I guess I could go pay Gart and then have a look at Joyce. I haven't talked to Joyce today. To be fair, I should probably stop by people, see if they've got anything else to say on different days. I'm just treating them like I've already seen them, but I haven't really. No rush to pay Gart. I'm stopping by anyway. Oh yeah, I should probably talk to Titus now that I've got the money.
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Here's 20 real.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Right. I'm gonna back you the money.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you the Hardy girl?
I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
Glenn, shut up, for fuck's sake. I'm educated.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
To be fair, nowadays I'm pretty sure it's a good career opportunity for people that go to law school. In fact, in order to pay for law school, I think it's necessary half the time. Let's change the topic.
Please do.
It's not worth going down that line.
She's not a hardy girl. Definitely.
Maybe we'll talk later. Let's go talk to him. First, let's authority ourselves up. So I need you off and logic on. Visual calculus. I really feel like I need plus visual calculus to this.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Me and Evart talked. He promised you to cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy.
That's probably a bad way of
now she's
addressing it.
making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Why didn't you push me and find out, Gimp? No, I would never tell on someone. Everett sent word, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard him. The fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word.
Boss man.
Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys.
Hardy
How may
boys.
we assist you?
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardy is a golden god. They want to laugh at his jokes even before they leave his lips.
That's
This
actually
guy
not bad.
is a born leader.
Like, that's not bad, right? 16 for a 16, right? That's not too bad. I think we just go for it. Like, that's not going to get any better, is it? Yeah, it's not going to get any better. 28% chance is fine. Fuck it.
This time it's going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't.
I'm the only one keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us.
That's basically it, yeah.
Going
fair
around,
enough.
harassing kids on the street. Kids.
Have you been speaking to Kuno? Have you been speaking to Kuno?
All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, Fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
Fascia. That's short for fascist.
It's not very short, honestly. It's the same length, but you know. Haven't said anything racist? I don't think I have.
Of course
What?
you have. You've been calling people kip left and right, inciting race violence in
Have
our
I?
town.
Callie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit.
Just looked at my partner. That's fucking right. No need to hide anymore. I'm a proud Revacholian. That's a lie. There's no race rally.
Sure there is. Callie said they're bulk purchasing confetti, ribbons too, and loudspeakers, and fireworks. Callie works at the carnival shop, you see.
Get the fuck out of here, you racist
Carney.
There'll be no race rally in my
I don't think he believes that. I think he's just fucking
What
with us.
happened? We got absolutely wiped. Let's go before
We
it
got
gets worse.
wiped.
What's going on? Are you racist now? Is the rally real?
The authorities
Please don't
asking
set
me.
up any rally. It'll make you look awful.
All right. Well, it's been lovely. Maybe I'll come back in a bit when I got some more authority. Cheers, guys. Oh, that did not go well. There's something you're not telling us? Yep. Well, there's going to be fireworks. That's all I can say. Fireworks for the race rally. Did I talk to this lad? Oh.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved.
Cracked it. All in a
American
good day's
cop.
work.
What did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
Is our husband, the missing husband? Where's your husband?
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman Protect and serve, recruit.
Give me champagne, I'm going in, fuck it.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found right now.
Yep, let's go. Excuse me, I have found your husband. Protect and serve, madam. I found your husband.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
But you said you didn't know where he was.
And I specifically added that I didn't need to know where he was.
So he's still missing, you just don't care about him. Well, I found him nevertheless. I'm that good.
Very well then. Where is he?
There, right round the corner. He has pissed himself. Our hammer-toting comrade was at the bottom of those stairs, right round the corner.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
He's just there.
There's something else hiding in her voice, though. A trace of worry.
I found a working-class drunk and I thought he might be yours.
Right, because working-class women come with alcoholic husbands.
That is very true. That is,
You know
that is
what?
what it is. Something bad, I guess. I'm sorry. I say stupid things sometimes. I'm not a sorry cop. You know what? I'm not saying what.
You were right. I do have an alcoholic
Oh,
husband.
that's depressing now.
Although not that one.
Where's your husband?
Ah, Blam. Knew it.
But didn't you say your husband was kind and helpful?
I did, and he is. He's also an alcoholic.
So he's missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Shamrock somewhere, drinking with his
No,
friends.
he's with his, he's down on the stairs.
I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
She has completely forgotten about her book, staring blank into the distance instead.
There. She's worried now.
Is it me or do we have a missing persons case here? Don't worry, I'm gonna find her and bring him back home, promise. Well, he's with his friends and he's not really missing. No, obviously I'm gonna find him and get him back home. Gaslighting this poor lady? This is the second day of gaslighting this poor lady. Where's your husband? Excuse me, is your husband missing? Do we have a missing person case here?
I wouldn't be so sure. Man, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down local goofballs.
Not at all. The RCM is ready to chase down every goofball in town. We care about you.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
2 steps short of the old issue of refrigerating running. Nope, her husband is missing.
All right, go ahead.
And I care about them.
Do you have any questions?
She's actually allowing me to search for her husband. I had no information whatsoever, just came over and started asking. And then eventually she's like, oh, fuck it, just look for him, I don't care. What does he look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
Late stage alcoholic. Like we're dealing with a cop. He's disco.
Oh, thank God, no. It hasn't come down to this yet.
Why did you say that your husband resembles me then?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
How dare you, woman?
What else?
So you're slightly. Look at you. You're slightly chubby.
Jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand sewn. I made it myself.
She sighs, her voice slightly quivering when she adds,
It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
I hope I can get his jacket. It sounds lit.
Who cares about the cold when you have your cool jacket to wear?
Yeah, true composure.
You can completely sympathize.
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
Well, he probably likes his jacket because you made it. Maybe it's not about it being cool, woman. Maybe it's not about it being cool at all. The jacket's really that cool that I can totally understand. Yeah.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
She's thinking about him out in the cold, in some park, or on the coast. And it's making her more and more worried.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning, he went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home.
It doesn't sound like he's out drinking with friends. It sounds like he's actually missing.
Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn, this is a missing persons case.
Damn right it is.
She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
Thanks, I got it. Thanks. Oh, I think I got it. Thanks.
So you are going to look for him?
She genuinely wants you to know. Don't make her ask.
So your hands full after all this? Imagine. Imagine after all this, where you feel like, is your husband missing? So your husband's missing. How's your husband? Is it? Do you know where he is? And I'm just like, sorry mate, can't look into it. Just walk off. Lameo debated. Yeah, Lameo. I'll bring him back home to you.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself.
Get kudoed.
I'm still sure of that.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
Would you let... Yeah, okay. Gives us a slip of paper.
Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
Let me talk about your husband again? Maybe
right.
There's no other option. So.
She gives you...
Cool. Well, that was lovely, lady. Thank you for that. Oh, that was good. Maybe I can talk to the girl about the lady, because she seems to know about her husband.
Hi, Ace Detective.
No, doesn't really like it. Okay. 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 What's the bookshelf lady? Oh, for God's sake. Okay. But she was such a yapper last time. She'd get yapping.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Looks like a fucking vampire.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
That's an interesting one. Curious pendant you're wearing.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows her eyes as well. Before you go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel like there won't be an opportune moment to ask later. You're the owner.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
I feel like I looked around the whole shop and didn't talk to her. Her voice, high-pitched, sounds familiar. You talked to her before through the doorbell.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
She sounds like a robot. What if I want to buy a book? A girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed. Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right? Yeah.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post, doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Do you mind rating my daughter 1 to 5 on a scale of how much you actually wish to buy books?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
I felt some interest.
I guess it's better than nothing. You'll have to try harder next time.
You said a scale of 1 to... Oh, 1 to 10? I thought it was 1 to... Shit. Oh, shit. I undersold the daughter. She's quite the trooper. She's a great value add. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. I guess she's a trooper, all right? She looks like she can take it, but it's actually wearing her down. You know, she's been biting her nails. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong.
Mind your own business, sir.
Ooh.
In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
I get she's a trooper. I'll go with that one.
God, I've told her not to do that. It's disgusting. And I told you to mind your own business. Clearly, you have no idea how hard it is to raise a girl in this economy.
Yeah, girls are so expensive, man. They want books, and I don't have any of those lying around. Like, they want science fiction. Where am I going to get that?
This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather, mysterious and harsh.
Thank you, Inland Empire. Useful as always. I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
She needs to pull herself up by her bootstraps and stop biting her nails. We're in a capitalist society, don't you know?
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Get her, Kim. Get her. what you're doing is wrong. Even I know that. I usually don't know anything. That is true, and obviously that the will of the market, but maybe make an exception. Yeah, actually, it's super alright for kids to chew their hands off. Forget I said anything. Okay, first one.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change.
Just remember, my light has been shining in her eyes the entire time.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologise. She must be freezing out there.
That sounded incredibly sarcastic. So you're gonna bring her in, she's gonna hit her over the head with a book. Shut up, child!
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
She's like, please forgive me, I'm very stupid.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're like Annette to your husband and your mother? Sure, yeah, I'll go with empathy.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
My husband is completely different, of course.
Is this husband Annette's father? Is she an only child? She told me she doesn't go to school anymore. Is the husband the father?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
A hair printer, is that Biv? A printer? What's Grand Couronne?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighbourhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects.
It's in the video game.
Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
And your husband's also involved with the bookstore.
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
And if it doesn't, she will work in the coal mine until she dies. Is she an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Not in this
A
economy.
glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Of course, yes. Oh, why not?
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
Catches herself. All right, I had something else in mind. Let's stop talking about your daughter.
Aloof.
What if
Her
I want to buy a
features
book?
much softer. Occasionally, she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go. Get back there. The books await you.
I'm a cat dad. Yeah, that's true. I am a cat dad too. Oh, she's so pretty. I got her some salmon earlier. I fed her some smoked salmon. She's very happy about that, weren't you, Peggy? What type of books do you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
She smiles.
The
and
power of
nods,
shelves compel you.
seemingly relieved.
Okay. Well, the daughter gets to sit inside and read the book now. That's good. Oh, your book vanished.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win.
Isn't it technically all homework?
Out of the rain and into the gutter.
What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
She gives you a hat, almost exactly like the one Dick Mullins wears on the covers. It's a fedora? They gave me a fedora? Whoa. Except I'm an actual police officer.
Yes, I bet it looks good on you. Really serious. Right, I have to get back to my homework now. Before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
She looks back at the infernal scribblings under her nose. Can we just spend our time helping her with homework? Oh, +1 encyclopedia. It's a flat buff. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. I love my encyclopedia. You know me. Nice. Look how cool I look, man. Try and talk to the bookstore owner. What, with my encyclopedia hat? Torch in your
Hello
eyes.
again,
Torch in
esteemed
your eyes.
officer, and welcome to Crime Goodness, you were all. Everything is on the shelf. Everything is on the.
Nope. She does not want to talk to me. Quest missed. That's okay.
You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
What? Examine this the cage-like trinket?
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges. Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south.
I did ask about a necklace.
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Behind the curtains.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Oh yeah, pull open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Definitely a dead body behind her.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand is closed around a pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
This is about the curse? This is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there. But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. This is about the curse. Why are you afraid?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees. I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
This is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
Was there not? She stops abruptly as a hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The powers. Kim's like, you fucking what, mate? What did you just say? Did I just hear that?
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
I'll think about it for a while.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
Nice.
What are you, a coward? Think about the marvelous adventures waiting for us on the other side.
The necktie only pops up enough for me to forget that it exists until it pops up again.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you.
Let's go talk to her again.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Why are you so uptight about the curtains? I just want to know what's on the other side.
I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important.
Someone might be dead.
Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
If it's just a storage room, then why does it have a Seminese wall protecting it? If it's just a storage room, then it wouldn't hurt if I peeked inside. It's not like it's cursed, right? I'm going to go with the ward.
It's just for decoration.
She wavers under your gaze, mouth pressed into a tight-lipped smile, then something breaks.
Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant.
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains. Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
So I wouldn't use a middle option because that would be pushing her. But how does the curse manifest itself?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
He peers at the curtains again.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Ooh. Inland Empire, you okay? Annette mentioned the previous tenants have experienced some financial troubles. Yeah.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
Cacodemons?
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
Strange, I feel unwanted too. What does it mean?
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
Would you like me to take the case? I could investigate, see if the curse is real.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
No, give me the fucking quest.
Psychic arts? Sounds right down our alley.
Gave smart-ass parenting advice. You're the master of psychic arts. That was Inland Empire giving me +1. I have drama glasses, don't I? -1 drama. Shit. Okay, we don't have any drama items. No drama. Okay, is what it is. What's my hat doing again? +1 encyclopedia.
Hello again, esteemed officer. Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
Ask her she sought help first.
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
She nods at the strange cage-like trinket on the curtains.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building, even though now I fear it's not enough.
Okay. As your pendant part of the wards as well, is your pendant part of the wards as well, yeah.
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
I'm meant to be compelled.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales. 15%.
Guaranteed. Based on what? Who knows? Right, other questions?
Looks aloof.
I guess we should
Her
go for it.
features much softer. Occasionally she
Cross
glances
your fingers.
at her daughter's silhouette. Slither
Easy.
up to her.
Easy.
Silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
What is a perfidy?
Perfidy.
State of being deceitful and untrustworthy. Ma'am, I've come here to help. I've handled paranormal situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
I sense your psychic emanations from afar. The sleeper beyond calls out. I've returned for the void, a paradetective from a long line of paradetectives. The sleeper beyond calls out, sure.
I'm not sure I can trust your claims. Honestly, you look like a bit of a
I
joker.
am. That's how I
I'm
contact
sorry for being so
the
blunt,
sleeper.
but
A bottle of alcohol a day keeps a sleeper here today.
The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook. Go ahead then. Rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
I admit I've had my share of drinks, but only because the spectral realm is psychologically taxing. You see, it's necessary to drink the spirits in order to contact the void. That's good. Spirits as a pun. Love it.
how do you know all this?
Here we go.
Your wards brought me here in the first place. The Semini's blood also runs through me. I'm the void revenant. I have the powers to debad all the bad energies. Somebody's blood also runs through me. I'm not sure if she'd be scared of a void revenant. First one.
You're part Simonese. Oh, it means our meeting couldn't have been mere chance. The hand of fate guides us.
It does indeed.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter.
Send her into the cold outside.
You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
No problem whatsoever. Your family is safe. The phantoms are no match for me. I'll just ask my partner Kim. He'll vouch for me. No problem whatsoever.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope.
I should
Do
have.
you swear it?
Actually, I'm not really feeling the vibe. On my honour.
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Of course, the entity. Close your eyes, for I have sensed its presence.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Chimney, the passage between heaven and hell, of course.
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it.
So it's good that we didn't just rip open the curtains, since the key would have stopped us anyway.
Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
I'm anxious too.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin.
Okay, farewell. Search for the malignant entity. Okay. Find your heroic bird. Oh, didn't I read up? No, I got the cockatoo book, did I? Did I get the cockatoo book in the end? Yeah.
A cockatoo is a parrot. With this book talks about the delicate nature of twos,
I think
as
I
well
looked
as
through one
introducing
option.
some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang bang cockatoo.
Bang bang.
It's colorfully illustrated.
Yeah, I think I opened it and was like, this is going to take too long. I'm just going to do something else. Right. You might save the book until you have thoughts to progress. Yeah, true. Yeah. Fill up the fort cabinet. That's true. 25% through motorway south. Do I have a skill point? How do I even see where my skill points are? Is that the 2? Oh, I had 2. Okay. What do you want to do? Show the nationalhood. Mine's to Inland Empire. That's the only thing I do. Any suggestions? No problem. I'm gonna do this one since it's a fairly like interesting one. Of like, that was one I got when I passed out, right? Can't remember when they first smelled its treachery. Yes, use the Tutti Frutti gum wrapper. Can reconstruct the day you first breathed in untrustworthy atoms. Yeah, I'll wait. You know, let's read it now since we got these on. Ace is low. When was Ace is low? Don't even have Ace is low. Cockatoo book.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erect. This book talks about the
Bang, bang.
delicate. Despite its banging name, the bang bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species. Common in almost all Seminese forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Seminese name, bang bang, is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins.
You get it when you shoot the corpse down? Yeah, I seem to remember having it at some point in the past. Bang bang. Read about the major majestic cockatoo.
Perhaps the most impressive of all the species, the endangered major majestic cockatoo, is often described as the most
sounds
flamboyant
like me.
bird in the jungle.
Yes.
Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest embellishing its
Yes.
proud and bumptious nature.
Bumptious?
In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species.
Read about the funeral cockatoo.
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it.
Cool. This bird does sound a bit like me, is that?
Yes,
That's what I want.
but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
Only the funeral cockatoo in its darkness can truly grasp the depths of my doom-laden soul. Isn't that obvious, Major Majestic? Here I come. But what if I'm just a fuck-up-a-two? A fuck-up and a cockatoo? I think I'm gonna go with the Major Majestic.
You're right. Your Majesty embodied. This big, beautiful bird belongs on your heraldry.
It does, yes it does. Well, that was wonderful, honestly. That was absolutely wonderful. Is that done? The cockatoo thing? The cockatoo thing's done. Wonderful. Right, let's go.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking... You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
A small, terrified O escapes from Plaisance as she tries her best to look away, her round face buried in her hands. I've got to talk to the working woman to finish it. Okay, we'll do that when we get outside. Oh, green, 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 green. Give me money. Give me fucking money. Look, get money. Woo-hoo. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. I actually forgot to read that one, so I'm sure somebody knows what that is. But yeah, okay, cool. Let's get to the room.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms.
That is not hundreds.
It appears to be locked.
I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not even dozens. It's not even dozens. Just break down the door just for funsies. Communard apartment. Unlock the door with the key.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room. You feel the tiny hairs on the back of your neck rise up, as if someone's standing right behind you.
Kim's right behind me. Touch the back of your neck. What is this feeling?
Outside, the wind howls in from across the bay. The building at Rue de Saint-Ghislain stands like a matchbox on its side, with men inside, like little wooden sticks, ready to catch fire. A panicking woman squeezes the pendant around her neck until it leaves a mark inside her palm. A man, a few meters away, stands frozen with a key in his hand. Somewhere inside, a spider is spinning its web.
Kim, maybe you should go first. I think Kim will go first. He's not scared of these things.
Detective, you're the one in charge.
Am I in charge? Open the door and enter. No, it's a gym. Green. Green. I love green. Fucking green. Sand is dripping from a bag here. Give me the money. Smells like leather and sweat. Shot put ball? I need that. That's for the guys outside. Poster says, Citius Fortis. The rest is worn off. Hell yeah. Favorite pastime of elderly gentlemen. You feel like you should hold on to this and make good use of it. To sell such a beautiful old school sports equipment would be a sin. 13. I could sell it for loads, man. Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe and gave me 10 cents. Right, obviously, right? Put on the endurance. We put on the tank top. Put on interfacing. Can you just fail to get the necktie and just never have it? Take off that one. Don't need that one. The endurance bomb. Let's go. Let's go lifting. I'm in my lifting clothes.
Barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
There's nothing stopping them falling off.
Why does it feel so familiar?
Notice collars? Oh, interesting. So visual calculus gave me a +1. It's still so low. It's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell. Is it familiar? Because I'm... Okay, there's a trap.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of a bastard would just remove the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Is it familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone. It's just a memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
I mean, 17% ain't bad. I mean, what's the worst that could go wrong? It falls off and hurts me, so I've got loads of health. That was red, right? Shit. It was a white check, right? It was a white check. Yeah, well, that's what I expected.
You managed to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form.
Yeah, fair enough.
See? See? This place is cursed.
Seems like I'm a little out of shape, or maybe these gloves just suck. Weightlifting's for the intellectually impaired. Fuck you, stupid barbell.
Weightlifting was never my favorite either.
I get damaged morale as well?
At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
I'm just getting screwed by all this. The hell? Seems unfair. Like I'm -2. Right, put that back on. Put that back on. My logic shirt. No, let's put on that one. No authority yet. Oh, green. Green. Oh, give me that 10 cents. The hallway is blocked by old window panes and debris. Oh, this is creepy. Is there a deer head? It's carved. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, suffocated and mounted, and giving me 10 cents. A large demijohn full of a strange liquid. The liquid had 10 cents in it. God, this is a great area for this this one. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of blades and 10 cents. Yeah, I can kind of see why people would be worried about coming in here, to be honest. Open the drawer. Oh, just a shitload of money. A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. But where are the clothes that used to display? This is obviously just a regular squatter, right? Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth-bitten. Yeah, where does the lady sleep that owns the shop? Let's go up here first. Ah, that's the good stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Detective? More like money hoarder. Production schedule, filament memory. What the fuck is that? The cube-like crisscross of filaments feels oddly fragile in your hand, its intricate structure covered in dust. Silver tape on the side reads, production schedule note. Note, this filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. Well, it's 50 real, so, yeah, hell yeah. Steel rotor blades bearing a Slipstream logo. Skis with Slipstream printed on skis. Printed on a laminated top layer, and 10 cents. Yeah, USB flash drive makes sense. Oh. Is this Emma's old atelier? Atelier. Yeah. It's a private workshop or studio of a professional artist in the fine or decorative arts. There's so many new words.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
He sounds surprised and a bit cautious.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
I'll step away for now. I don't want to. I want to investigate a bit more before I do anything with that. Scribbled across the notebook, developers the most advanced RPG in the universe. Is this the devs hideout?
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric.
Yeah, but that's just a random guess, Inland Empire, so you're not actually really helping. What am I looking
Radio
at?
frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
For what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Does it really? It doesn't really. So we're dealing with something medical? Must be an elaborate piece of art. The anatomy of the curse. So we're dealing with something medical.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Who's the Game Master?
Someone very important.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. All of this is gone, left unrealized.
It's why the business is going so bad. The electromagnetic frequency is obviously interfacing with the chakras of the woman and making her business go bad.
There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
The cost of airwidth alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
It's Project Titan. It's Project Titan. It's a watch team PvE. What else? Squint at the lines.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times
Jeff!
long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Fucking Jeff's apartment. Yep. Go around the corner.
Your
Jeff
flashlight
Kaplan's in the
slides
chimney.
over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave mural.
Got a sword.
Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Is this the what is that game where it's basically a management sim, a town management sim, but it's in a frozen place, and basically you always lose? What is that game? I can't remember it. Yeah. You inspect the notes, the notes, Frostpunk, yeah. The notes just say crawl, walk, run over and over and over again. You flick through and a diary and it just crawl, walk, run, crawl, walk, run. Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans.
Call,
Calling,
walk,
tune
run.
out, Wirral Untethered, and Heat Death of the Universe.
See, crawl, walk, and then run.
The full text reads, Heat Death of the Universe is the new black. Another note says, the biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Interesting that we're talking about the heat death of the universe, since that's an entropic death as well. Like, there's a lot of references to entropy in this game.
Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise.
Try to find a picture for you. So Frostpunk's kind of like a town management sim, but it's in a frosted world where you basically always lose. Well, you always lose because it's incredibly hard, because all roads lead to one thing shutting down or another. Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
I'm going to examine him.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged.
Elves, question mark? Point-eared, yeah. Candle Welkins, that's an interesting one. Candle magic. Translucent ones, sure. Definitely feels like a high elf kind of thing.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
Ah, yeah, racial supremacy really
An
gets me going.
inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Who are the creatures who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions. One of them was a welcome supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
Political commentary in my video game? No, I don't want to. I don't want to play it. Who are the creatures? Who drew them? Are they
This
real?
looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a
Oh,
game.
it's so self-referential. Okay. Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
He currently pointing at his own art in his own video game.
And for what? All gone.
Yep. That's ain't that the truth? Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid. The grand scheme of production and money.
Project Dreadboard.
It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
RUN? We've had the crawl, we've had the walk, here's the run. Let's keep reading.
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Yeah, it looks like Jeff didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, see the...
Is it even more self-referential now the studio has collapsed? Yeah, it's almost like they knew their studio was going to collapse. I heard there was some sort of drama with the studio. I obviously tried not to look into it because I wanted the game blind. Oh. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna go into the side room first. Executives tried to fire everyone and then wanted a sequel after or something like that.
The dusty radio
Tale as
computer
old as time.
sleeps on its wired frame, forgotten and
I'm going to turn it on.
unused.
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use
It's
it.
going on. Do we need, like, interfacing for this? Do you think it's going to require checks? Yeah, I'm trying to think of what would be good for this. Obviously, we dump authority. That's probably fine, right? Yeah, let's go with this.
The dusty radio computer. The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment
Binaural audio here.
is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
I'm gonna put it in.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter? The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Fortress accident. What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean like glowing thing I put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yeah, I think it said so.
Good. Please repeat the password.
You should ask her for a hint.
Can you give me a hint?
No.
Thanks, suggestion. Really helpful.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
This is the police. Please open the thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
Look how much detail you get on there now that you've got the light a bit further away. It kind of blinds it if it's close.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
Does it repeat the password? Don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
You can deal with it. Wait a couple of days? Well, yeah, logic seems to think so.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
You hear her flip for a catalogue before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalogue says.
And what's that? This interactive calling radio game?
Any other questions?
Are you alive? Why not?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Nice to meet you, Yvonne.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Yvonne, my partner tells me you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid. Okay, but where are you now? How do you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with audio equipment. Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back from her prescription lenses, like stars in the dark.
Oh yeah, I sent you. I sent on Discord pictures of the house me and Beth were at the other day. They had a room that was filled with, I'd say, about 30 different bells, and it was the system for the servants. So essentially, they had a bell connected to each room of the house that would like wobble a pendulum once it goes off, and they had call bells in every single room of the house, depending on what they wanted, or they had multiple per room in order to say what they wanted from the servants. Absolutely insane level of focus on cool bells, and it was just like an entire room full of cool bells, like crazy.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Doesn't it get lonely doing this job?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk to people all day.
That's why she does this.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress Accident. Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Print?
Nothing happens.
Okay, I'll
The
take it out
filament slides out of its glowing nest.
I'll keep it on me. There's a chance of somebody nicking it if I...
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Someone trying to exercise the curse using technology. Undercover counterintelligence program. Failed business? Yeah, it's a failed business, I think.
Yes, that is the question.
The lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his hands. He's doing the Mr. Burns.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it.
These fucking
make it work on
nerds.
video computers.
Dude, fucking nerds. So self-referential.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
How are they planning to do that? Has anyone done that before? And this was a role-playing game? What do you think happened to the company? Has anyone ever done that before?
Not to my knowledge.
Definitely not.
They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsulary game before. We just don't have the technology.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people,
so
possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
The pale blocks communication between the continents will make it difficult, yeah. This just sounds so costly. And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
Why were they building it here of all places? Like, this is such a rundown area. I guess the land is cheap. The rent is cheap, but... Like, I'm thinking, when was this done? Was this like 20 years ago? Like, it looks like 20 years of dust, but I don't know.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
They were insane if they thought they could do this. It was just a play to cheat money out of the investor pockets. The curse got them.
Yes, especially in here.
The lieutenant looks around the derelict room. The pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor in the front of your feet.
Okay, let's keep moving.
This is just upstairs. Oh, money. I want the money. Floorboards creak. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow and 10 cents. Oh, postcard. The sunlight has made this postcard almost completely sepia-toned. Midtown traffic passes. Overhead, the ghosts of skyscrapers disappear into the beige midday mist. Vapors rising from the delta on which the district was built. The postcard is prepaid.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney.
Chimney.
This must be where the entity lives.
Let's leave it for now. Check the basement first. Well, not basement, but whatever's down here. First, let's get some money. Yeah! I'll fill up the magnesium. Oh, there's the green checks.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
What the hell? What is this thing?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
This is where you could have stored the corpse? What, I just drag it into a shop? Crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim, it's a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
He relaxes his hand, his face bathed in the harsh light of the open fridge door.
Let's take a look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Yeah, I'm fucking taking the magnets. Examine the ice cream
A
wrappers.
friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
What's a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnival?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
An ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged and 10 cents. Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Oh, flashlight useful. A frozen ice cream maker that's still running and 10 cents. Then after you tell Kim to go home, you sneak here and steal the boots. Can you even get the boots off him? I thought they were stuck. 2 rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone has snuck some busted guns through the ceiling. What the hell is this place?
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Do you just turn up the next day with your boots from the corpse on? And he's like, "Where'd you get them?" And you're like, "Nowhere. It's just turned up." you go to do the autopsy, and where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Look, there's a hole in the wall. Shine light on the hidden compartment. That's the most French way of saying cache I've ever seen.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
I'll do it.
Your hand
Got my
reaches
interfacing
deep
gloves
into
on.
darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim.
Are these any good?
Inspect them.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
Kim doesn't say anything, and you can talk to him and ask, "Aren't you going to ask me about my boots?" And you can say, "I bought a similar pair." Such a preposterous line, he just shakes his head. This one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
What does this mean, a rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
A handwritten note you found from the giant ice bear fridge. It still bears some of the marks from the fruit-shaped kitchen magnets that were used to secure it to the refrigerator door.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Ginger kid. Kudo. Okay.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Soif.
What's a filament memory?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
It's a hard drive.
It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
Who's the illiterate ginger kid?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
You mean Kuno?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Wonder who wrote that note.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe they had to leave in a hurry.
That's a plausible hypothesis.
Do you have any idea what the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the...
I did indeed. Okay. Gun. A broken Bell McGray from ages past. It's a 4-shot bolt-action military rifle with a wooden frame. Let me use it. I'm gonna guess it's that one.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top.
Also,
and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Minus 20. Turn the ice cream crank?
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
I need something better than the crowbar to get in. Okay, let's keep going then.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Let's go back. Oh, God. Apparently this is the menu. Let's go back and let's go back just up here on the right. I think I missed some stuff. Yeah, let's go up here. Get my 10 cents. The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now, but you found 10 cents on the floor.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Thank you, Inland Empire. What is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside. If there's somebody hiding in the chimney, do you think I can just turn the furnace on?
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire.
Like in Burial at Sea, the Bioshock Infinite expansion, where Elizabeth just kills a young child by burning the vents. Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs. The echo is so prominent.
Maybe this is the way
it's
in.
impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
He asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs. You just say it's the entity or the murderer of the hanged man. Yeah, it's the murderer.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs.
Smear your hands with coal? Sure, why not?
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles.
I don't know
Your
why I did
hands
this.
look ancient. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
Hadrumut Kazai! Smear your cheeks with black coal.
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your cheeks, telling stories of your wild soul.
What are you doing?
I'm the reincarnation of an ancient Ilmarian warrior.
Please wipe your face clean, officer.
Red check. It's a red check. No, I guess I'm gonna have to wipe it clean. I don't have good enough authority. I think I have my anti-authority shirt on. Fuck. I didn't expect to have a random authority check turn up.
Thank you.
Wipe it clean.
So, where were we?
So let's get back to the check.
A lush, you feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai. 3.
What are you doing?
You're not
Yes.
allowed. You're not allowed
Yes,
to
it was.
retry it. What a coward! Look, Kim's probably gonna hate me for life if I roll it badly. The red checks apparently. I don't know what the worst thing that can happen is, apart from Kim hating me. Maybe I get a -1 like to every Kim decision for the rest of the game, or something like that. I don't really want to yell. I don't really want to give them the advance warning that I'm going there, but I can knock on the curtain instead. So, well, I'm gonna knock on the curtain first. And then, after knocking on the curtain, just try it. I'm going to knock on the curtain first. But I'm not a coward. I'm just going to go for a little knock.
As before, this is direct, not an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing. No one's home. Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now.
There must be another way to wake up who.
Oh. Okay, well, yeah, we really need some help items. Thanks for that, Random. You knew that I'd only hurt myself. Common sense
A
and
thick
courage.
layer of coal dust covers the furnace.
I don't have any physical instrument stuff, do I? No. Got my +1 on already. The muscle shirt? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the Kiamdal shirt gives me physical instrument anyway, so no difference.
A thick layer of coal dust.
Though I probably need authority for this, I'm going to be honest. Do that.
A thick layer of coal dust
Hello?
covers the furnace, coloring it. Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Ooh, you hear a woman's voice answer.
you've awakened the entity.
You awakened the entity. I summon the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit. Are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the 2nd floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
It's not that I think the authority will necessarily do anything. It's that I don't want to auto-fail all authority checks when there might be like a medium check that I can pass.
A hollow ring. You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
You're about to die. Help someone.
Yeah, screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. Oh God, it's painful.
Try and remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do.
I just kicked it!
Dark. You don't even see her face.
Look, I'm just,
like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented.
But why did they take 2 damage? I had 1 left.
He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
You took my advice to save often? You didn't tell me to save before I kicked the fucking thing! Yeah, I know I took damage from bang on the upstairs door. You probably knew that was an option. You didn't tell me to save before it. Shit. Shit. Well, I guess we're gonna have to start. Doom commercial area? It's an autosave? Oh, that's not that far back, right? That's not that far back, is it? 20 minutes? Yeah, I didn't really do... Oh, we haven't done this bit. Okay, but I didn't really do much in those 20 minutes, so I know now not to knock on the door, so we'll just run around and collect things. It's okay. Maybe I'll pass some checks I didn't pass before. Just got to do the basement. We already did the board and that before we saved, right? I think. This been done?
The dusty radio computer. The machine lights up like nothing. Something's missing. There's no tape in the player. It's empty, like the filament you have.
It's
like a smooth drawer. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the plate, a bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft
knock on the door, just don't punch and kick metal things.
Seeps through the machine's planar
I'm sorry,
magnetic driver.
But I'm trying to communicate with the people upstairs. Kicking it did not involve like swinging my entire foot like I'm trying to kick a football. I perceived it more as a like tapping on it in order to communicate with the people upstairs, not just slam my foot into it, the force of 1,000 suns, and break all my toes.
Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter?
Your exhausting options? I thought it'd be a normal kick. To be fair, with the knocking on the door, fair enough, right? That's fair enough. I'm not complaining about that one. But the kick one, I think that's reasonable.
The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
I'm going to quickly run through this, I guess.
The filament you have inserted into the
Glowing thing, yes.
Good.
You should ask her for a hint.
I didn't know the password.
Don't worry.
Fortress accident. Is there anything?
You call me Fortress accident? Do you have any other information?
One moment. Fortress accident. SCA produce.
Just get my experience, okay? What are you, machine or are you alive?
Yes.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
I'm gonna pick the top one. My partner tells me you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid.
They are merely cautious. It's my job to protect their filaments as a password repeater at the East Insulindian Station.
Okay, but where am I? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East. As for me, well...
On an island on the river, doesn't it get lonely? Sitting there.
Alone?
That's why she...
Now,
I'm just saying if I pass any checks I didn't pass before.
Anything else I can do
I'll keep
tiles
tapping through things.
Are still smoldered. The filament slides out of its glow.
I'll tap through things until I find something that is not interesting. Oh, Kim wants to talk to me.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer?
It's one that we hit as we left the room. Should I say it's an undercover counterintelligence program? No, failed business.
Yes, that is the question.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
Interfacing pass.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Missed some areas in this room last time? I'll have a look around in the bottom left, sure. And this is a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. No idea. True Colin stage. Then there's the Game Master frequent.
Coordinating so many games.
Not too much, but I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsular game.
These are the
Indeed,
same,
it's
things we
ambitious
got last time.
and untethered from reality, but...
We get a chance to choose a different one here. We put what they were insane if they thought they could do this one before, just to play to cheat money out of their investors' pockets. No, I don't think that's true. I mean, like, they clearly put a lot of passion into it. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. This would keep it company. Let's finish it. This would keep it company? What's happening? Am I having a stroke here, or it's just unintelligible? Sure, why not?
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
He says, looking around the derelict room, the pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Oh, let's finish the game. Okay. Makes sense. No, I think I did the bottom left first. I think we're okay. Unless I had any more options there. Did I already do this before?
Some of the writing.
I've already done that. Okay. We're going to save random. We're going to save. Before I pound my fist into it and die. How do I take 2 damage from that, by the way? Like, do I die if I'm on 1 health? Like, that doesn't seem reasonable to me. You didn't? You took 1 damage, then another 1 damage? What, from kicking it? No, I was on I took 1 damage and I refilled it. Then I was on two bars, right? I was on 2 bars. Right? I'm not getting mad, am I? I had 2 charges. Why did that say 1 charges? What? That's 4 charges with 4 bits. That's 1 charges with 2 bits? You're on 1 bar to 1 damage? I disagree. I think I was on 2.
A terrifying eye. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? The lieutenant doesn't answer. The lieutenant doesn't answer. A gust of freezing cold. The lieutenant takes a peek inside.
Nothing does 2 damage at once.
Has found
I wouldn't have done it if I thought I was at 1. I thought I was at 2. My bad. Relax, it's a fridge.
Just let's take a look.
The shelves are empty.
Take the note.
You pocket the note.
Examine the ice cream wrappers.
The paper still smells of
Same
vanilla
check.
and chocolate.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge
Good
doing?
question. I know.
Tried to sell
The
ice
fridge
cream.
buzz it.
Beautiful. Okay. Now I've got to pass this bloody check again. We worked out I couldn't do anything for physical instrument, right? Yeah.
A thick layer of coal. Looks like this furnace has a face. And it's a face of agony.
Looks like it. No one has used it in ages. Not
Look
It's
inside.
dark. The echo is...
What are you
Oh,
doing?
we can try that. We can try smearing my face again.
Wait, really? You should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
Smear your hands with
A
coal.
lush layer of
Smear your
coal
hands with
now
coal.
covers your skin. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero. 3 dangerous...
It's what random
What are you
wanted.
doing?
I'm the reincarnation of an ancient Ilmarian
Please
warrior.
wipe your face clean, officer.
This is what random always wanted.
You can feel your cheeks turn red under the lieutenant's gaze.
I
You
can't
look
believe
like
you've
a
done
kid,
this.
Not a police officer. Even the war paint can't conceal the embarrassment.
Wipe it clean.
Thank you. So,
It just nothing
where
happened.
were we?
It's a red check that doesn't mean anything. There's no downside. Okay, I yell into it.
Something
Oh, thank God we
breaks
passed
loose
again.
in you.
Hello?
You've awakened.
What were you worried about? I was worried about dying due to kicking something lightly. I was tapping it with my foot. I fell over and died. That's what I was worried about. Apparently, there's pitfalls in this game. Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything?
You hear a low rumble upstairs.
After you, officer.
That's what you should have been worried about instead of some coal in your face. Man, like, nah, I'm alright. Nah. Okay, let's sprint our way through here. Look at the things. Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me a gun.
A few bricks of...
Seems like there is, yes. And there also...
Your hand reaches deep into...
Rifles,
deep.
kid.
Most of them.
That's a rare sight.
We got the rifle.
Seems to no longer... It
What
means
does it
they're...
mean? It means I get free experience. Right. As we go. Ooh, there's a shelf. Did I get this shelf before? I swear that shelf wasn't interactable. Or we need those health potions. I'm guessing we passed a different check. I'm guessing all of the, well, most of the containers are interactable in some way, shape, or form. Ooh, drama. Drama vest. In what type of situation would you need a drama vest? I don't know, but we have one. Might have had different items. Oh, I don't think so. Dramas for lying or detecting lies. Intercom wires running into the breaker box and 10 cents. Yeah, well, I don't need to do the breaker box now. A cellar window, people's feet shuffling by on the street. Are those stairs? Oh. Okay. Cool. It's like in Dark Souls where you kick down that ladder and you can go from the dragon to the bonfire in the Undead Burg. Yeah, 10 cents. Okay, let's read the note. Don't need that, don't need that. Read the note.
The note. This is someone has scribbled. S. I can't believe you find the filament memory with the.
Who wrote the note?
Someone from that radio game company upstairs. That's
they had to leave. Remind me, what's the filament memory?
It belongs.
It's like the production schedule you found.
Did that one again? Who's the illiterate ginger kid?
Really?
We know.
Oh,
Who know?
I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament.
Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream could be?
I don't know.
Didn't you see one right next?
I did. It's right here.
This orange
Fast
machine
as fuck, boy.
is buzzing like an old submarine. Turning the crank feels it's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
All right. Too bad we can't get fast forward Ralph during Frito Day. I can't fast forward Frito. I completely lose track of the inane yammering. Ba, 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 ba. Do I have perception cloves? I feel like you should be able to just like up my perception by a load. Must be glasses to up perception though, right? Don't have any. Hard to track him as he is. Yeah, you don't want to speed him up. Can you imagine? Get one later? Yeah, it's interesting that we don't have any perception stuff. Cool. Ooh. This tray is full of 10 cents. Colorful polyhedral 10 cents. Hundreds of them. He's a fucking nerd! A candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of 10 cents. Is this bit getting old yet?
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair. Is past getting old? Excellent.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milias.
Milias? That's nice music.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the
Oh,
Legion.
that's important, yeah. What do you mean by milieu? You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window. Why are you asking me about dice? What do you mean by milieu?
Yes, a Milia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must have me be confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like role-playing games and I need some dice. Maybe, I'm not really sure why I'm here, honestly. I was looking for something else. Squint your eyes mysteriously. Answers. I'm not interested in buying dice right now. I'm a police officer. I need to ask you some questions. I'm interested in buying dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set. Unless you want something really unusual.
In fact, by searching your cupboards, we've actually got about that much amount of money.
Take a look around and see if there's
checks?
any particular stone you want to use.
She walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals.
This person means you or no one else. Absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
This music is lovely.
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
I'd like to order a die.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you know the Wirral Untethered setting? I want a die for that. Do you have any cursed dice? Tell me about your most extraordinary die. Don't know what die I want, just a normal die for me. I'm looking for something to help my work. Yeah.
I think I have just the right one for you.
I assume she knows more about dice that would help with police work than I do. She opens the top drawer of her work desk and takes something out. 2 polyhedrons, red and blue, are cradled in her palm.
Police colours.
Because I'm a police officer, right?
Not the most original, I know. But sometimes the obvious choice is obvious because it's best. Here, catch. They're a gift from me.
You overthink it. Your hands can't agree what to do, and the 2 dice drop to the floor and scatter in opposite directions, like pearls from a broken string.
That healed me.
The blue one disappears down the pit in the center of the room.
Ah, down the drain, like your career.
What the hell?
I apologize, officer. That comment was unnecessary.
Pick up the red die.
That one is made of bloodstone with a lapis lazuli inlay. The other one was the inverse. They were a set, you see, but now the set is broken. It's a shame. They might have brought you luck. And you definitely need luck in Martinez.
Is she pitying you? Good God, she's pitying you.
Now, was there anything else?
I want the die. Can I get the die? Is it lost forever? 20-sided die is made of bloodstone and inlaid with lapis lazuli. Its colours resembling police sirens. Its blue partner is missing. Kind of looks like the fire department's arriving on the scene. Got fucked shit fingers? What? Note, look at the map tab in journal to see which white checks have opened. You need to pass a red check to get both? Why can't I just buy another pair? See what white checks have opened? I'm very confused as to how something can be opened by me getting dice. Buy a different pair?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Yeah.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Yeah, just
a normal die? I'm a novelty dice maker. I don't make normal dice. Polyhedral dice. Dice that have more than 4 sides. Octahedrons, trapezohedrons, dodecahedrons. But also barrel dice and teetotum bowls. Come on now. Be a little creative.
Your most extraordinary die. I don't know what die I want.
How about an amber die?
Poor man's gold?
Who told you amber was cheap? It's beautiful, really, and has been treasured since the ancient times. For 7 real, I'll craft you a 13-sided die from piece of amber with a fossilized insect. It's perfect for those who can't seem to let go of their past.
I need to think about it.
Maybe you have some other ideas for dice?
The Wirral Untethered setting. I have no idea what that is. Most
A
extraordinary die.
star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure?
Superstar? Oh shit.
Alright, maybe some other die then?
Not gonna know what they do unless you look it up, so you use one for feeling. Well, I want the cursed die.
What do you mean by cursed?
As cursed as this commercial area, as cursed of my life. Abrakal Abra perished like this world. As cursed of my life.
Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real, and I'll give you your cursed die. Great, see you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
She takes a small notebook from a table and writes something down. I can just keep ordering them? Amazing. What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here. The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the woman under the large window.
Can I only order one?
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
That sounds like a questionable business decision by the lady who only makes dice.
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
And you never took your eyes off the work to look out the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
I know that feeling.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Cursed Die is a good choice. I thought it was like on the same theming as the Inland Empire, right? What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops to try and come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
To be fair, the kids are there at 2 a.m. as well, not just during the daytime, but you know.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer? I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only produce 1 die per customer.
Terrible business decision. Just say it's going to take another 8 hours. Where are we anyway? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there's still signs of coal-black soot here and there. The chimney of an old central furnace? Even by chimney, it's clearly a control room for it. She's not a factory? She only makes dice. That's what she does.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken.
She didn't throw it down the fucking well. I'd have a pair
Besides,
as well.
I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
I've heard this place is cursed. Do you know the people call it the Doomed Commercial Area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
How do you explain what happened to all those companies? Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
She's a wise woman. She has some of these trinkets protecting her against the curse. Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going true. The curse is just biding its time before it strikes again. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's why I'm here to investigate. I actually want it to go bankrupt. It's not doing well.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Its waitress just took off and the customers have trouble paying bills. Yeah.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at a messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Or $1 million business idea. I mean, you could make more if you actually accepted orders. Bitch. The curse will get to you. It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you. The curse doesn't care about earthly timeframes. I'll be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse. I'll just tell her it's because she thinks you're the source of it.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I think it still might be you that's causing this. Narrow your eyes mysteriously. I'm starting to see there's no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. I'm not sure the world is a puzzling place. I'm going to accuse her. Fuck it.
So I'm the Grand Dragon in the cave. Might I ask what supports this claim?
I yelled to some of the ghosts of the Doom commercial area, and you were the one who answered. There's something ghostly about you, ethereal even. To be fair, there is. You're the last man standing, you must be responsible. I don't have time to explain. Not amongst those visions I'm getting. Oh, there's top one.
Oh my, I've revealed myself. You better call the exorcist.
Oh, she's an absolute delight. I don't have to call anyone, I'm a ghost whisperer myself.
Of course. How convenient. Well, if you ever find a way to explain all those inconsistencies in the curse, then let me know.
Plaisance needs to hear about this. Perhaps if you combine your psychic energies, you will make sense of the situation.
Do you know what happens to the other tenants?
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Hair salon, gym, broken windows, some mixed stuffed animals, found creepy mannequins with the rollerblades and skis. I found a strange machine. There was a terrifying taxidermy bear in the cellar. I found the building's intercom, but it's not working. Actually, I had other questions. Oh my god, there's a lot here. What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club.
Artemitep's.
A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Don't worry, my bro Claire is on that case. Maybe that's what Kuno needs.
Kuno. Who's Kuno?
He's sort of the king around here. He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
She looked out the window. It's oddly quiet there at the moment.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
It'd take a lot to help him. Who was Artemita?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Judging from the kids I met so far, it didn't really work.
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
So, Emma Claire's here to solve the problem that the punching bag couldn't.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
Why would the gym make it less peaceful? Used to be a hair salon?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
It's not about the haircut. It's about the confidence.
What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customers should have been more open-minded. I would never let anyone androgynous touch my hair, not even if my life depended on it. I guess I'm a simple man. I don't really have opinions on hairstyles. First one, sure. They should embrace their masculinity. The best masculinity is confident masculinity. What, you too scared to kiss a man? What are you? Scared of being gay? You're not a man.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
What's up with the broken window?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed?
What's the snuff milieu?
Encyclopedia doesn't know.
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
They call about debris, but what's a snuff milieu?
It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Maybe that's what's happening outside?
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Does someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs. Anything else?
Excellent. I found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years until the insect rights activists came.
Insect rights activists?
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings.
Chitin.
I've been saying chitin my entire life.
Fun, confusing, and mispronounced names from science too. So
this guy's got a video and he's got the fucking signal feedback sound in the video.
No, it is not chitin or chitin, but rather well, it is chitin. It is not kitten, but rather chitin. Chitin, a major constituent of the
I've been saying that wrong my entire life. It's made of oxidant where it's extracted from beetle wings.
And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
It's definitely a word that doesn't come up in regular conversation, right? I'm gonna take some care of the little guys. I like insects. But insects don't have any brains or feelings? Yeah.
Actually, insects do have brains.
Oh, you
yes,
smug.
I understand what
smug
you're
woman.
saying. I think the protesters took it a little too far.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not
Well,
moving.
take care of those insects.
Anything else?
What's the rotor blades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
She rests her chin on her hand with an impish smile.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Me and my friends talk about kite in all the time. Do you? Do you indeed kite in? I'm very fond of kiting in. It's like when we're going out on a cruise. We're like, oh, do you want to kite back in? And we're like, yeah, sure. What do the transmissions say from the holiday destination?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Her smile widens before she sees the lieutenant's face behind you.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
People are watching but don't talk.
Make a sword out of one. No, wait, forget it. It would take too long.
Yeah, of course. The majority of people who watch streams lurk and don't say anything. It's just a thing. I mean, mostly streams are just there to have somebody here to talk to you, right? To hear on the background, so you've got a friend with you. And I am with you all of you. I'm right in the room with you. Look behind you. I have a knife. Found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She closes her eyes as some remnant of her memory lights up in her face.
She liked them.
I'm one of them working folk, please don't stab me. Where's your husband?
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chatting behind her curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look really impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and
That is
so
true,
on.
though.
In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic, and to show up to work on time.
Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly hard. That's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looks great. You're right, they should have tried harder. They had everything needed to succeed. Oh, I don't know about that. I would have supported them.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
She tosses a pair of dice on the table. Can I have them? One of them stops near the edge of the metallic desk.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die. The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Do you think you can get a different result there?
Anything else?
There's a terrifying taxidermy bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Alright, what about their other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
That's 2 green checks per hour.
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
She leans back, disapproving.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls.
I know a girl just like that. She works in free to the cashier and she's not particularly friendly. What did they expect? 20 cents per hour is dog pay. I'm surprised they showed up to work at all. Don't we get paid like 70 real a year? What's an award-winning idea? How do you choose people around you? How else do you choose people around you? I don't have an opinion on employing teens. I just want to know, did it work out for the business? Dog pay, dog pay.
Oh, but they did. They did show up to work, and not alone. There were also acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the ice cream stand. And they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear.
Pressing thumbs into her temples, she's trying to suppress a headache. It didn't work out.
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Revachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
It's a market doing its job. I'm sure the bear was doing its best. The bear was scary. Every time I saw the bear, I felt scared, like it could come alive any moment now.
The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his
It's a
vision
taxidermy
beast
bear?
while high on desert.
It's made of plastic or something.
He called it Megatherion.
Magtherodon? You need 4 summoners pressing the button at the same time in order to stop the face.
Megatherion, a mega wild beast.
It's a mega wild beast.
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life.
Nerd.
By telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Look, she's the nerd.
The horrific necktie tightens around your neck.
Drugs?
Strangely
Drugs?
excited. But it doesn't feel particularly
You guys-
fun this time around.
I do drugs. I've got a vision beast myself. Not now, you beast.
What?
Do you ever feel like your vision beast is trying to blackmail the fun out of you?
No, officer. I don't have a vision beast. Normal people don't have vision beasts. Only drug-addled madmen like the taxidermist do.
That's a bit mean to me, to be fair. What about horrific neckties? Do normal people have horrific neckties?
Neckties? I guess they do sometimes, officer. But I don't understand how it's relevant to our discussion.
Her eyes moved to the piss-coloured cloth tied around your neck.
Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad finishing the story. Some dust beans swirl in the afternoon air. Her eyes follow it idly.
Little sparkling embers under the window. Outside it's light. Light scatters from the low-hanging cloud cover. There's always the threat of snow.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
I found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
I was wondering about the whirling in rags. Is it part of the same building complex? I saw a name East Delta Pinball on the doorbell. Strange thing happened when I tried calling a company called Slipstream. Somebody answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SEA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
She said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics?
There's a moment before she realizes the name.
It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
No, it was something else. It was eerie. Whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
You're right. I probably just got made fun of. No, it was something else. Something eerie. Narrow your eyes. It might have been some sort of rare electrical anomaly. Composure's telling me not to. I guess I won't. I probably just got made fun of.
Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
So you're telling me that the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
I was wondering about the whirling in rags. Is it part of the same building complex?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom. Albeit, I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the doomed commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
I saw name East Delta Pinball on the doorbell.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice? Don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, fluorography, trick track, especially pinball.
We went to Western Supermare the other week. If anyone doesn't know England, I doubt you do. Western Supermare is kind of like the old beach resort from the 60s-ish. So it had basically a big pier that burned down. So they rebuilt it. And basically at the end of it, at the end of the pier, there's a big building with a massive arcade in the middle of it. It's kind of like the South Coast. So yeah, we went. Sorry, it's kind of like Southwest Coast. So we went. Apparently, it was £2 to get in. I was absolutely felt conned by that as a prospect. But the guy was like, "We're closing up in half an hour. You just go straight in." So went in, spent no money, and I was really inspired to go back there because honestly, it's one of the more interesting arcades. It had one of those fun houses things with the moving floor and the climbing thing that moves up and down, like the handholds. One of those things. And it had a go-kart track on it. There's loads of things in there. It's actually really cool. Honestly, it's a really cool little thing. I mean, it's a bit run down. It's obviously not in British summer, so not many people are there. And Westerns, it's a bit of a kind of town that's out of sorts, right? Because it used to be really popular. You know the kind of coastline the tourism economy that exists in quite a lot of coastal places. If that goes, they end up a bit run down over time. I feel like it's kind of beyond its prime, but it was really cool to go to. Enjoyed it. Anyway, pinball.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
His disdain for pinball could not be clearer.
A few more questions about the building.
Sure, I'm listening.
More questions about the intercom? Actually, I had other questions.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Sure, I'll do the white check. Shivers 4. Actually, I have things to boost shivers, don't I? No, I've already got my shivers on, I think. Shivers is my my jacket, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking?
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm.
Be close, you need to connect. Leave it at that.
She has begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief. The tool's sharp edge shining in the light of her desk lamp.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Well, that certainly was a certainly what the thing to do. She's lovely, honestly. I love the music there. It's really nice contrast to the rest. So yeah, we've got a lot of things in this area. I could obviously upgrade something and go try again. Could upgrade Shivers. Ooh, Shivers would be an interesting one to upgrade, wouldn't it? Go to the place on? Yeah. You know, let's just head back down to place on. No, I think you got it right. I think that's the name. Do I try dumbbell again? Oh. Very important random. Looks like Glam did me on that hair poster. Oh. Okay. Who was Glam did me on? I know the name. Was that the musician?
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
Artist famously associated with disco music in Revachol. Yeah, he was. I googled it. I'm cheating. The dark sarcophagus? Pause dramatically.
Yes, yes. How was it?
It was a charnel house of failed business enterprises leeching life energy from this bookstore. Honestly, a dump. Nothing to see here. Just heaps of garbage. Someone should let that sunshine in. I'm in no position to give our personal opinions. Yes, the middle one.
But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha. She's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
No, ma'am. I felt her aura. She's not the one to blame for this curse.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop
Jesus
of blood
Christ.
in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Sire?
You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
The source... Okay, so the options are, she said there's no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. The source is in the taxidermist's shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon the place. Honestly, I don't have an answer yet. There still needs to be followed, like that strange radio computer thing, or there is another entity, more malignant, pulling the strings of Martinez. Perhaps in my travels I'll cross paths with it. Like we are the Inland Empire, guys, no, right? Like we are... Yeah, we gotta do it. Yeah.
A third order presence, yes.
Let's go, the pendant.
A great dark relief washes over her.
I've heard of these triactors. In certain occult literature, that's too dark to dwell on for too long, and definitely not in the presence of my daughter.
She gestures for you to be silent.
I understand everything, sir. Thank you for your descending into the maelstrom. I will keep fort up here, strengthen the wards, do my best. And if you happen upon the third entity in your travels, may the Lord be with you.
She performs an X-shaped cross on her chest. Okay, so my logic there is this lady is really into the occult and witchcraft and entities and stuff like that. She's not going to be unconvinced of the supernatural by me. So why shouldn't I just go along with it, honestly, and reassure her that there's nothing in the back room. There's just a general presence over the whole of Revachol, right? Like, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I?
Well, this has been absolutely educational. If we happen on the third presence in our travels, we will certainly come back to tell you.
And who's to say, from my perspective, that there isn't a supernatural presence, right? Like, I don't know.
Yes, the venture continues in other waters.
I came here.
Waters.
I came here to solve a bloody murder, not deal with all this witchcraft malarkey. Just like, fuck's sake. Learning about the businesses, I think, is interesting there.
Should we get out of here before the vortex collapses?
Farewell for now, but peddler. It's like a reverse Kim. Yeah, like a reverse Kim. That's fair. Let's finish the cockatoo quest. You are right that I'm a cockatoo.
Excuse me?
Where's your husband? I went up and read on them, just like you said. And if I even decided on what kind of cockatoo I am. Want to know?
I don't know. The most talkative one?
No, I'm the Major Majestic Cockatoo.
The what now?
The Major Majestic Cockatoo is the most impressive one.
You truly are one strange cop, aren't you?
She said, slowly shaking her head. I'm not going to find your husband now.
I have a strange cop offering to find my stupid husband. What a day.
That didn't give me any XP. How ridiculous how much I've already had it. So that'll be ready at 24, so it'll be ready at midnight. So I can definitely pick that up today. As long as she's still there, right? She might not be there later on. It closed the loose end? Yeah, it did close the loose end. That's true. Oh, look how much we've done. Kuno lied to you? Okay, so nobody knows about the armor, basically. Ooh, Superstar 10. Sorry, 9. Communist 7. Fascist 6. They're saying I'm fascist, but I'm not really. Apocalypse cop. Moralist. Honor. Good cop, bad cop. Yeah, I feel like I've been good cop, bad copping as much as I can, right? Don't you think? Because I'm always trying to play the person, not anything else. The dialogue favors whatever cop you got most recently. Not the highest number. Makes sense. Get a reality lowdown. Read the watermarks. Fridge victim's body. Okay, so that's all the ones that have been done. That's the documents. Hangman's boots. Can't do that one. Why is that one not cancelled? Find an armor piece. Prove your authority. Okay, I think I'm going to call it that. I have a booking. So somebody messaged me earlier to ask about having a conversation about rivals. So I'm going to call them after the stream. So that's going to eat into my my spare time, sadly. So I'm gonna head off now. I'm not gonna turn on stream for the conversation, I don't think. Though I'm sure it'll be interesting. I might record it, see if it's worthy of YouTube. I don't think it's worthy of stream rather than anything else. Why does it still say name and rank unknown? Yeah, like it shouldn't, should it? Yeah, definitely shouldn't say. Don't forget to save? Yeah.